Sooner Scoop HD.
Josh McCuistion at Soonerscoop.com up here in the Pacific Northwest, seeing Oklahoma's cornerback commitment, Jasiah Wagoner. Jasiah, interesting game tonight, going against another OU commitment. That's been doing this about 20 years. I can't think of any time there's ever been two commitments in the state of Washington playing each other, man. So, for you, I mean, obviously it's early in the season. What are you guys really trying to get done tonight?
We're just looking for the win. Last week we came up short, didn't feel like it was our best game, and that goes for everyone, including me. So we're just looking to bounce back today.
Okay. And I know, like I mentioned, I know we talked about it a little off camera. Heath and you have talked a little bit, but is there anything reassuring to have a guy that's, from your area of the world, kind of knows what it's like, what that transition is going to be like?
Yeah, it's cool to have another person at Washington commit there. After this game, hopefully we get to talk more, and get to establish a relationship before we head down there.
Oh, I got to get a picture of you two together, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't really talk at the time of your commitment. I mean, this first time you and I really have had a chance to connect. What went into that? I mean, what was it that sold you that OU was the right place for you?
Just the culture that Coach Venables was trying to build. I feel like that's the place where I want to develop for the next 3 to 4 years. So that's why I chose it.
You were up there for camp and, put on a show. I think that was kind of when I think everybody started to think, okay, maybe Jasiah and OU is kind of a real thing. But it seemed like you bought in maybe before some others. Kind of I feel like now everybody's like, wow, this class is going really well, that kind of thing. Is there something about what they're doing that really you think resonates with guys a little better?
Yeah, you could tell it's not just about football with them, especially with Coach Venables taking the lead and all that. I can't really speak to other position groups, but I know my position group specifically, Coach Valet, he's just certified genius when it comes to all the DB stuff. So I'm glad I put my future in his hands.
Now, is there something to challenging him to just workouts, man? I mean, that dude looks like he could play right now. Jay he stays kind of on point with that stuff. Man, you going to be hitting workouts with him?
I hope so. I mean, I see it through the shirt sometimes. I'm like, this is a scary guy, but, I'm just looking forward to, working with him.
Okay. Now, did you get a chance to watch much of the season opener against UTEP?
No, my mom doesn't have cable, but I watched the highlights for sure, yeah.
Okay. Now, what, when you are watching them, I mean, what do they kind of tell you as far as where they see you fitting in, what the plan is for you, what they're going to do with you?
Just working my game overall because, I could play safety, nickel, corner. So just be prepared when I get there and be ready to play whatever.
You pretty comfortable with whatever gets me on the field?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and I know we got to get Jasiah here into the locker room before he gets ready for the game. But just kind of as a last question, man, what with regard to Oklahoma, I kind of asked you, what went into that decision. But as time has gone on, I mean, I guess, where do you stand with your commitment? I mean, it seems like everything's pretty solid with you, but how do you look at it?
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
That's about as easy as it comes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, again, this has been Josh McCuistion of Soonerscoop.com here with Jasiah Wagoner.
Sooner Scoop HD.